Okay folks, it's a long story, but I'm going to try to make it short. What we have here is a CriKit setup and a new one just off the production line. And then what we're trying to do is create a large user population on multiple nodes and then hit that node right there with as many users as possible. And you can see right there it says the victim, 21,000 users. So what's happening? On this node, we're generating 5,000 users. On this node, we're generating 5,000 users. On this node, we're generating 5,000 users. And on that management station right there, we're generating 3,000 users. And what we're using is a thing called Site Blaster. And Site Blaster allows you to create 500 simulated users per instance. So that's why you see so many instances of the thing running there. And then we've got another machine over here that's creating 3,000 users. So we're basically, just slamming this guy with 21,000 users. Now that is a single CriKit node. It's not very big. Will it take it? Will it take it? Okay, so what this is the resource monitor on the node that is going to be being hit with the 21,000 users. I've highlighted the web process, the IIS worker process, so you can see over here there's the CPU total, not much memory being used. If you go to disk, there's some disk activity but not a lot, and the network is just kind of popping every once in a while. So what I've done is basically taken, this is the IIS console, and what you'll see is that I've stopped IIS. So essentially all 21,000 users are pointing at this web server, and as soon as I hit start, they'll all come in. So let's hit start and then start watching the fireworks here. The network is just a cranking. So it's a 1 gigabit network. It's almost saturated with 21,000 users. And in the background you can hear the machines kick up as they really start to create a whole bunch of load on this machine. So you would think that that little teeny CriKit node right there would be falling over by now. I mean, come on, the network's saturated, should be a really big deal. Okay, let's switch to disk. And disk, you can see that the web service is just doing a little bit of popping on the disk, and there are some reads and writes, but it's not really anywhere like a problem. It's a solid state drive of 6 gigabit to second, so 1 megabyte a second, not even coming anywhere close. In terms of memory, not breathing hard there either. It's just there's nothing going on. Now, the big one is, okay, with 21,000 users, what is my CPU doing? That's the big one. And you can see that it's hardly using any CPU at all to handle 21,000 users. To dish up this website, it's hardly anything at all. So let's go back very quickly to IIS and browse this puppy and see what's going on. So this is the page that all of those clients are pulling. And it's essentially, kind of a quick and dirty deal with some images so that there's something coming across the wire. And then I've added a tremendous amount of text. Text, that's all in there. And so that makes the page the index page about 50K. So it's pulling 50K constantly. CPU utilization for IIS still is the same. And basically what I'm trying to show here is that these are amazingly powerful little boxes for web applications. It's absolutely astounding what these things can do.